In this video, we will be solving problems using the tangent ratio. Here's example 1. The offloading ramp on a marine Atlantic ferry is 100 feet. The ramp just reaches the end of a wharf and the base of the ramp is 98 feet from the ferry. What is the angle that the ramp makes with the wharf to the nearest tenth? First, let's draw a diagram. Next, let's label the angle and the vertices. Here's angle theta and the vertices A, B, and C. In order to use the tangent ratio, we need the opposite to theta, side BC. To do that, we need to use the Pythagorean theorem. We know AB squared equals AC squared plus BC squared. Manipulating and isolating for BC squared, we get AB squared subtract AC squared. BC squared equals 100 squared subtract 98 squared. BC squared equals 10,000 subtract 9,604. BC squared equals 396. Solving for BC, we get BC equals the square root of 396. This can be further simplified as root 36 times root 11, and so BC can also be written as 6 root 11. It is best to use the exact measure such as root 396 or 6 root 11. We have the opposite to theta. We have the side adjacent to theta. The tan of theta is the side opposite to angle theta divided by the side adjacent to angle theta. We have root 396 on the top and 98 on the bottom. Solving for the angle theta, we do the inverse tan of the square root of 396 divided by 98. This gives us 11.47834095 continuing. To the nearest tenth, this can be rounded off to 11.5 degrees. We could have also said that theta was the inverse tan of 19.9, the approximation for the square root of 396, divided by 98. It would give us also approximately 11.5, but rounding will lead to some discrepancies. The angle that the ramp makes with the wharf is approximately 11.5 degrees. Here's some practice. The steepness or inclination of a ski hill is usually expressed as a percent. An expert ski slope must be over 40%. When a hill has a steepness of 40%, this equates to an angle of inclination of around 22 degrees. Is the snowboarder to the right on an expert slope? You may wish to hit pause here and try this on your own. First, we draw a diagram. Next, we label the angle and the vertices. Here's the angle theta. Here's A, B, and C. To use the tangent ratio, we need AC, which is the side adjacent to theta. To find AC, we must use the Pythagorean theorem. AB squared equals AC squared plus BC squared. Manipulating and isolating for AC squared, we get AB squared subtract BC squared. AC squared equals 1.75 squared, subtract 1.5 squared from the diagram. AC squared is 3.0625, subtract 2.25. AC squared equals 0.8125. Solving for AC, we get AC equals the square root of 0.8125. So AC is approximately 0.9014. Rounding will lead to some discrepancies, but this is not likely to cause major concerns here. Going back to our diagram, here's the side opposite theta. Now we have the side adjacent to theta. Tan of theta is the side opposite angle theta divided by the side adjacent to angle theta. We get 1.5 divided by 0.9014. Solving for theta, we do the inverse tan of 1.5 divided by 0.9014, which gives us 58.99693903 continuing. This can be rounded to approximately 59 degrees. The angle of inclination is much greater than 22 degrees, meaning this snowboarder is on an expert slope. Please proceed to the next activity in this lesson, and thank you for viewing.